Hello, Lorenzo Walker family. This video is going to provide you with some information about the Advanced Ed accreditation process upcoming next Wednesday and Tuesday of next week. This is an overview of the process. There will be another video that will come out later this week with some additional information on the process as well. So this just provides you with some overview of the process, and if you have questions, you can always reach out to either Mr. Rexford or myself, Mr. Free. So these are a few of the purposes for today's webcast, and we're going to review real quickly about some of the work that we've accomplished. The main area of focus for today's session will be about framing of the visit, and then reviewing the observational tool that they will use as they come in to the observation. So when they come into a classroom, or what they've done is they've identified specific sites. Lorenzo Walker Technical High School is one of the sites that they are going to be visiting as part of the accreditation process for the district. And so that will be our component of it. There is also a component where if you look at that last bulleted item on Tuesday, February 21st, that's when the festivities will begin. And there will be a parent interview in Naples for the schools in Naples. So each school has been asked to send two parent representatives to the administrative center from 3:30 to 4:15, and essentially the parents are interviewed and asked questions about the different processes and procedures within the school district. There aren't set questions necessarily for the group, but it is a session where the parents are able to express themselves about the initiatives and processes within the district. The site visit for Lorenzo Walker Technical High School will occur on Wednesday, February 22nd. Our meeting will be in the morning from approximately 7 to 11 or 8 to noon. It will consist of principal and leadership team providing a 10-minute presentation over the demographics. Some of the results are great academic results and any school initiatives to highlight. Then there will be a period of time where the accreditation team will have like 20 minutes where they'll interview the team as well. The classroom visits will consist of about an hour and a half to 2 hours, where they will be traveling to the different classrooms throughout the school, and that's where the Lorenzo Walker Technical College component comes in, because they may want to see some of our high school students in their technical programs. So that's where the technical college would come in. When they come into your classroom, what they're going to be looking for is all within something called the Elliott observation tool. And this is focused on 7 learning environments, and we'll go through each real briefly here in a couple moments. But the first, so as you can read, it's equitable learning environment, high expectations, supportive learning, active learning, progress monitoring and feedback, well-managed learning, and digital learning environment. They will be looking specifically for digital learning on that day when they come into the classroom. This will hopefully not be something that's out of the ordinary. It should be a normal, typical day in the life of our students. And then just all of the initiatives that we have put into place around Marzano and engaging our students. Those are the practices that they will want to see. During the school visit, the vast majority of the time will be spent by the team in classrooms, and they're not looking at individual teachers and what individual teachers are doing. What they are attempting to look at is a connection between district initiatives and school-based applications of those initiatives. So what they're looking for is a match between what has been provided to them in the narrative form and what is actually happening in the classroom. Hence all that documentation that we provided a few days ago that had all of those evidence pieces that were provided by the district and the evidence pieces that were submitted by our high school for the teachers. Then the teacher, they may ask the teachers questions regarding district initiatives. So I would suggest that you read through those two documents to make sure that you have an awareness of the different initiatives and documentation pieces that they may be asking about. The main ones being CTEM, having an awareness of the instructional model and digital usage to engage our students. When they come into your classroom, if they come into your classroom, the administration will typically not attend those observations. We are escorting the team around, but they go in, the observers typically go in on their own. The review team may ask the teachers and students questions, but they will not disrupt a lesson. Please don't prepare or modify your lessons in any way. We want to show them the fantastic things that are happening in Lorenzo Walker Technical High School and Lorenzo Walker Technical College on a daily basis. When they come into your classroom, they are not observing teachers per se. What they are doing is they are observing students and student work. So that's an important piece to remember, is they're watching the kids and they're watching what the kids are asked to do. When they come into your classroom, they will stay in there for a minimum of 20 minutes. This is the first page of the tool that they will use, the Elliott, which stands for Effective Learning Environments Observation Tool, Elliott, and this is a crosswalk of the different domains within the Elliott tool, and a crosswalk between some of the initiatives that are taking place within Collier County Public Schools. I will be providing a more in-depth look at the Elliott tool and providing you with some additional information pertaining to each of the domains and each of the elements, so that you have some information about what they may be looking for and how it relates to specifically our common language, okay, which is the Marzano instructional model. And this is the second page of that Elliott tool. Again, we'll go over this in more detail at a later webcast. And then finally, the site visit for Lorenzo Walker Technical High School will occur on February 22nd in the morning. There is a potential that they will want to see the high school students in action at Lorenzo Walker Technical College. Hence the reason for the staff members at the college for listening and having an awareness of this process, because there is a potential that the team will be visiting your classroom as well over on the college side. The classroom visits are going to be approximately 20 minutes, and that's how long they will stay in the classroom, is a minimum of 20 minutes. If you have any questions after reviewing this video and after reflecting upon the content, if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, you're more than welcome to contact Mark Free, the assistant principal over at Lorenzo Walker Technical High School, with any questions that you might have. Thank you, and have a great day.